Hi everybody, so I'm going to take you through how I do Nami from One Piece's makeup. I've cosplayed her now at two different conventions and she's really fun to do. It always gets a really good reaction. So here we go. So I take my Urban Decay Chill setting spray, put that all over my face, and you also want to make sure you moisturize your lips. So I used Burt's Bees here. Then I take Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and just pop that on my T-zone to get rid of any oil and pores. Um, and on the rest of my face, I'll use the Urban Decay Self-Adjusting Primer. Make sure that you always have a character photo handy as well, just to make sure that you're getting everything right. So Nami has really light orange eyebrows, and I have really dark eyebrows, so I need to conceal mine. So that was just me taking some eyelash glue and going over a couple of different layers with a spoolie and my finger to make sure that no hairs are showing through. Then I'm going to pop on a concealer. This is Sephora Light Pink Porcelain Concealer. When you're doing this, you want to make sure that you only blend out the edges and not too much right over the hairs. You want to use a significant amount of a cream concealer over the eyebrows as well, just to make sure that everything is hidden really well for this. So once that's blended out, you're going to go in with foundation. I used Tarte 24-Hour Amazonian Clay in Fair Beige, and I did quite a few different layers of the foundation because I wanted a really full coverage look that makes me look really animated and fair-skinned, just like Nami is in the One Piece anime. Then I'm going to take the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in L5 Neutral and pop that over to hide any dark circles, blemishes, make sure that my lips blend in with the rest of my face, and go over those eyebrows one more time with another concealer just to make sure that they're really gone. Then this is the Baja Bronze Collection from Measurable Difference in the shade Matte Mocha. So I'm going to go in and put that all over my face and contour to make it look like I have more of a triangular jawline, like Nami does in One Piece. Some cosplayers will actually go in with a little bit of tape and tape up their face to make it look like they have a V-shaped jawline, but Nami's hair is not long enough. So you're going to go through and do the contouring on the jawline, nose, and a little bit under the lip, just to, slim everything down a little bit and blend that out. Then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Translucent Powder and just set those eyebrows and under my eyes, and anywhere else on my face that I feel like needs a little bit of extra. I'm going to go in with another setting powder. That's Kat Von D's Lock-It Brightening in Petal, and just go over it again. And then we're going to go in with Shine It On from Measurable Difference Cosmetics with 14K Bling, and pop that on the cheekbones and a little bit on the apples of the cheeks as well before you apply your blush. This is Tarte Party, their Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. And I just put that on the apples of my cheeks before setting the rest of my face with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I'm going to go in with the Cocoa Glow, the light matte shade from Baja Bronze Collection, and just define those cheeks a little bit more. You just want to keep going over that until you get a really nice contoured jawline, making sure that it's not too 5 o'clock shadowy. Um, and then we're going to go in with the eyebrows. This is the Coastal Scents Metal Mania palette, and I'm going to go in with a bright orange shade on an angled brush. This is the brush from Tarte that comes with their eyebrow cream. So we're going to go in with that orange, and again, this is where a character reference photo would be really helpful, and I did not have one up at this time. So they came out a little bit less rounded than I wanted them to come out, and a little bit, I don't know, the shape just wasn't quite right for me, so I wasn't as happy with these eyebrows as I have been in the past. But then we're going to go in with Tan So Fine from the Baja Bronze collection from Measurable Difference Cosmetics, and just go through just enough to give the brows a little bit more definition, but not so much that the orange is hidden. You still want the eyebrows to be primarily orange because of the color of her hair. But in past conventions, I have just left it at the orange and I got really washed out in the photo. So this time I decided to go in with that dark brown as well. Now we're going to go in with the eyes. I'm going to use the Striped collection from Pure Cosmetics and the shade Stardust to contour my eyes a little bit. I have a little bit more elongated, narrow eyes, and Nami's eyes are quite round. So I'm not following my natural crease here. I'm actually making my eyes look a lot rounder where I'm placing the powder. Um, and then another nice trick for making your eyes look a lot rounder than they naturally are as well is taking a black eyeliner and instead of making it thinner in the inner corner and making it gradually thicker towards the outer corner of your eye, you're actually going to make it the thickest at the very center of your eye where your pupil sits when you're looking straight forward. And then to keep going with that, you also want to extend it down past the outer corner of your eye a little bit in kind of like a straight line down just to make your eyes look a lot rounder than they are. So you can see there I was extending it down past the outer corner of my eye, and this will make the eyes look a lot rounder and a lot bigger than they are as well. So I'm just kind of blending out around my eyelashes, and I'm using the Brow Gal matte side of the brow pencil and going in to just conceal up my natural eyelashes a little bit more already than they already are with the foundation. I'm going back in with the Stardust shade from the Striped collection as well, and just kind of contouring under my eye just to give them a little bit more of that round shape. And then we're going to go in with lashes. So I start off with the mascara, that's Urban Decay's Perversion, before I layer on my Kiss lashes. I went for a really thick, really rounded lash for these. I probably could have glued them in a rounder shape than I did. My eyes came out a little bit straighter than I wanted them to. But that's another trick. Just glue them onto your eyes and don't follow your natural lash line. Make the lashes conform to whatever shape eye you want to have. So if that's gluing them a little higher in the center and lower on the outer corner, go for it. So I'm not really going to talk about what I was doing here. I saw another YouTuber's tutorial on elongating your lip line, and I decided I hated it very quickly. So I just went in with Sephora's cream lip stain in nude, and then I went over it a little bit with the Real Her Lady Love liquid lipstick to give my lips just a little bit of a pink pop. And now it's time for the wig. So I'm going to brush out my hair, making sure that it's as straight and as flat as possible. If you have really curly hair, it may be beneficial to straighten your hair as well, just because you don't want any weird like lumps underneath your wig. So I'm only going to use one wig cap for this wig, but depending on a lot of different factors, sometimes I'll use 2 or 3 wig caps to flatten out my hair even more. So you just want to go through and make sure all of your hair is tucked into the wig cap, all of those little tiny baby hair flyaways, and smush it around as much as possible on the back of your head to make it as flat as humanly possible. Once you're happy with your wig cap and the flatness of the hair underneath, you can go ahead and put the wig on. Make sure that you get the positioning and a little bit of the styling the way that you want it before you start pinning it in place. Some wigs will come with wig clips attached to them that will help you secure your wig. This one does not, so I just have to use a lot of bobby pins to put it where I want it. So just pin it everywhere that you want, that you feel like you need a little bit more security with your wig, especially if you're going to be at a convention for like 6-8 hours walking around. You don't want the wig to shift on you throughout the day. So honestly, the more bobby pins, the better. You're not going to hurt anyone by putting more bobby pins in your wig. So if you feel like you're going overboard, you're probably not. So you're totally cool to use as many as you need. Here's the final look. I hope you enjoyed it.